Are you crazy? Not the mic was muted the whole time. Wow. Okay. Hey. Wow. Didn't know the mic was muted. Okay, let's get to it. So what was I saying? I don't know if I could edit the live for the replay. I don't know. Okay. Well, my thing was I was saying I feel really, really weird. I feel like my energy been weird. I was saying how mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, I'm cool. I feel cool for it. It's just energetic. I feel like the energy is off. That's crazy if the mic was muted because I made sure that the mic was not muted before. Technology be acting super weird. I don't know if it was muted this whole time y'all couldn't hear, but it shouldn't have been muted. That's weird. Anyway, let's just get to it. Today's topic is originality is the new wave. I came up with that. Basically, authenticity is the new black. That's the wave. That's the ride. Being yourself, being the real T. Well, I do want to go back real quick. Excuse me if I'm all over the place. I said earlier, I don't know what y'all heard, what y'all didn't hear, because it said the mic was muted, but I didn't press mute. So that's really, I specifically made sure that I did not press. Okay. That's weird. And technology has been acting really weird. Basically, my point was that stuff has been feeling, my energy has been feeling really weird. I've just been feeling weird. I've been feeling like I've been in the same time loop, the same time loop for years now. And it's been coming to my awareness the past couple of weeks. If I had a sound for the energy, it just feels like this like Wayne, like just really, really weird up and down, just like caught in a wave. But the new wave is originality. So I was on TikTok a week or whatever, sometime in the past, and then I had saw that the girls are blocking celebs on TikTok. Basically, if you ain't really using your platform to talk about nothing, you don't need to be a distraction. And people just realizing that a lot of public figures are paid distractions. And that's something we see over here. We know what's going on. That's why we the real ones. We've been talking about that. That was talked about our first live. Like, look into the movie They Live with the glasses. You'll see what I'm talking about. But people is waking up slowly but surely. Like, hey, these public figures, these main accounts, these whatever, A-list, B-list, C-list celebs are just paid distractions, elite employees of the ops or whatever. And so when I was seeing how they was getting blocked, I just thought to myself like, oh, the real is up in a different type of way because people are literally looking for the real. That's why authenticity is the new black. That's why originality is the new wave because people need that raw, that real, that truth. Like so much of the stuff we live in is fake. What up, Fit Culture Official? How you doing? But so much of what we experience and see is so fake, and people are realizing that slowly but surely. But it's really starting to pick up a pace. Like looking around, like this stuff is so fake. So I say originality is the new wave because it's so needed. It's really we're so low. We're so filled with not only fakeness but like copycat behavior. Like if you notice, all the buildings are starting to look the same. People are starting to dress the same. Like it's not even just about an aesthetic. It's like pick an aesthetic, follow this path, just do it like this. It's like this cookie cutter thing. Like everybody getting the same. People are literally getting the same face. Like that handsome Squidward thing. That's real. People are really starting to look alike. Like it's really, really crazy. It's really, really wild. So I'm making sure I pin the comments. I'm pinning is it pinned? Excuse me, yeah, I'm just making sure I pin the link because I'm only on Instagram for like another 5 minutes, but feel free to join the full live on YouTube. Link is pinned. The technology been acting mad weird. I didn't even know my mic was muted earlier. I'm trying not to trip off that, but some stuff be like, what's going on? But yeah, people are literally starting to look the same. It's one thing to dress the same, follow a trend. People are making their face, their bodies trends. Like I'm talking about beautiful people, beautiful women. I know this beautiful woman who apparently, from what I see, look like they got some type of surgery. And I just was like, it's not even just about one thing with the surgery or dressing. It's just this whole mentality of everybody looking the same. And I feel, at least it is my hope. No, I really feel like this. We are at the point of no return. What we talked about in the first live is the eclipse energy was pick a side energy. And so we are starting to see, I know I see it. We are starting to see the true split of the cell, the new world, right? A split. Think of twins, right? When the twins split and the cells split and they come from the same egg, but then they split. So it's like same but different, dark and light. Same things are happening as above, so below. Similar things are happening, but it's manifested in different ways. So we are really starting to see the world split into two. And that's why people are really starting to wake up and see different things. I noticed that where I work at right now, we are extremely short staffed. And I thought I was the only one that peeped that, but I was talking to my coworker the other day. He basically saying he been there for a few years. He basically was saying how like it's never been this bad. Like, yeah, the job has a high turnover rate, but it has never been like this. And we basically had a similar understanding of like it's just the way things were set up. Everybody's coming to that conclusion of like, this not really leading me nowhere. No, I'm about to dip. And that's why I say originality is the new wave. And this is the way for your true success, because in order for you to be truly successful, you have to be authentically yourself. That's the only way you're going to be truly successful. And I'm not talking just monetarily. I'm not talking about accolades. I'm not talking about none of that in success. Yes, that's a part of it, right? That may be a part of it. But true success is the feeling that you desire. And you will never be able to feel that desire feeling that you want, the desire, that feeling that you have that you want. You're never ever going to be able to feel that, embody, embrace it, live it, if you are not being yourself, because it's going to be a blockage. How can you fully feel freedom if you're not being yourself? So that's the basis of this whole perspective. Like, you have to be yourself to experience the true success, because true success is based upon your feeling. It's not what it looks like. It's about what it feels like. And we talked about that in the previous slide of creating a new world. That's why I just be like, wanting you gotta keep up with everything, because it's like they all the dots be connected throughout or whatever. So but yeah, so when I seen that the celebrities were getting blocked or whatever, I'm like, oh, okay, the real is up. And I had another thought the other day. No, I've been thinking this, like how movies and music just don't hit the same as they did when I was younger. And I'm like, maybe because I'm aging out. But like, no, even when I was a kid, I still had a certain taste level. Like I did like everything, even when I was younger. So at this point now, I remember like and liking at least 2 songs on the radio at the time. Like being like, oh, this is my song. I had at least 2 of them. Now I don't be feeling nothing. Like I don't be caring for nothing. The other day, my sister was like, I don't know what it is about today's music, but it's just something missing. And I feel like it's a lot of things that are playing a factor for the music, movies, art, period. I think that the lack of originality is the main reason why stuff just don't resonate. Why art just don't resonate, why music just don't resonate. I love music. I'm talking about I used to search for it. Like if I was on a stranded island, I just need access to my music. Like that, I'm that type of person. So like I really do love music and stuff. And so I just noticed that like the feeling, that seasoning, that sauce is missing. Like how do y'all feel about that? Like it'd be a cool song here or there, but I'm just missing that sauce, that feeling. But hey, y'all, Instagram, it's been 10 minutes. I love y'all. You can watch the full live on the replay. Link is pinned in the comments, or you can hit up my bio and click the YouTube link. I'll see y'all later. Peace. Yeah, but keep it real with yourself. Yeah, music it's just not I don't know. I don't be feeling nothing. I just got into this new show called Smiling Friends. I just got into this new show called Smiling Friends. Have y'all seen it? It's on HBO Max. It was on Adult Swim, but I watched on HBO Max. This show is so weird. It's so weird. A lot of people, I could see a lot of people not liking it, whatever. But the reason why I like it, the main reason why I like it, because I've never seen nothing like that before. I've never seen a show like that before. Maybe there's one that exists, but I ain't never seen it before. So that's why I really like it. And it's that type of thing, because everything is so blah, bland. The mainstream stuff, it's just a hot mess. It's just a hot mess. The world is really a hot mess, and it's time for some new energy and a new wave and a new vibe. Period. Like we're never gonna get out of this thing by following the norm, following what's presented to us. We're never gonna get out of this simulation. We're never gonna get from this matrix if we keep doing what has been done before. It's time for some new light, new energy, and it's gonna start with being ourselves. For instance, me, I've always been to still be honest, but utilize tact. I'm very, very blunt. I'm a Sag stellium. Like, I just tell the truth, at least how I see it or whatever. So that's why my platform is all about truth telling and telling what's really going on. I call my community the real ones, because it's like, that's my thing. So anything I do, whether it be a performance, acting, if I draw something, if I make something, whatever I do, it don't even have to be this broadcast. It has to be based in authenticity. That's my whole platform. That's why I have started opening my consultations. Make sure you visit my website, upshaw.co, June 3rd. Okay, website coming out, consultations coming soon. But that's something I emphasize with my clients, the importance of authenticity, because I know how important it is for me in my life. And so I think authenticity is the base for all of us, should be the base for all of us. But what does that look like for y'all? For me, like I said, it's me telling the truth, telling how I feel. What does that look like for y'all? That's something we can get into maybe in another live. We can start really going one-on-one. Or like I said, you can hit me up on upshaw.co, doing a consultation, figuring out your formula, finding your flow, figuring out how you do things or whatever. But that's the new way, figuring out my flow, my rhythm, my pattern, and mastering that instead of mastering somebody else's rhythm. We didn't even do a toast. I'm saying my energy it's been feeling weird. I don't got no apple juice or nothing. Toast. We about to toast right now, 13 minutes in. Let's cheers to keeping it real, no matter what. Clink, 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 clink. Child, I eat toast. Michael's apparently on mute. Anyway. Originality. This is the wave. This is why it's important. The people that we're serving, we have gifts to give. And as the people, the masses, the 99 start to wake up one by one, realize so much of what they have been striving for, so much of what they have been told to strive for is literally a lie, they're going to need some support. And so all of us have so many gifts that we can offer. Do not minimize your natural gifts. We have been forced to believe that the only way we can do something is one way. We got to put in a lot of physical effort, push till you burn out, till you fall out. And we just deny our natural gifts. That's what it means for the divine feminine to rise. What is within your spirit? That is a divine feminine. You do not have to be a woman to have a divine feminine. We all have masculine feminine energy within us. So, but that's what Black women are, period, though. That's a fact. But what does it mean for the divine feminine to rise energetically on the planet? It means so many things. And one is to honor our spirit. And the most important way, or one of the great ways we can honor our spirit, is just being ourselves. And how can we identify what is our natural gifts? What is the thing that I would do all day, any day? That is what you should be basing your next steps around, right? And we talked about this in the previous live, so I won't repeat myself. But originality really is the new way because it's so needed, and that is the way we're going to break free from this matrix. How are we going to break free from this? How are we going to break free from everybody looking the same, sounding the same, wanting the same thing? It's like I can't even enjoy social media because I see the same post over and over again, just with different people. I'm really down to like everything. It's like the cadence, the words, the subject matter. It's just not interesting. Like, it's just not interesting. Even the show, I really like Abbott. I really do like Abbott Elementary. It's my show. I rock with it for many, many reasons. I'm not gonna say it's not. I'm not gonna say it's not original, but it's just heavily influenced by The Office, and that's what kind of take me away from it just a little bit. I'm using that as an example. I still love Abby. I still love Abby. I still gonna watch it. Still support it. Want the girls to watch it. I love it. I'm just using it as an example because it came to me. I'm like, I want to see something completely original. I don't want to be able to clock your reference. We all are inspired by something or somebody. I don't want to be able to clock your reference at all. That's what I'm talking about original. Like this show, I just said Smiling Friends. I'm not saying I don't have influences, but I have influences, but I can't be able to clock your reference. I don't want to be able to clock it. Oh, you trying to act like so and so. Oh, you trying to do so and so. No. It needs to be completely original. It needs to be 1000%. I've never seen this before. That's what's going to be the true, like, we're in the age of Aquarius, y'all. So it's all about that innovative, futuristic, different. But that's how you're going to build that community, because Aquarius is also humanitarian. It's the collective. It is the people. You got to think like the pods, right? Think about like maybe like a group FaceTime or a Zoom call or whatever. Like we all in our separate areas, but we together. Is that type of energy with this world building going on, right? So how can you initiate your new world. It's like the gold rush. But instead of going west, we're going within. We're finding the treasure within. That's the new wave. So at the core of who you really are, identify that. And this ain't gonna be no one day process. It's a journey. That's another reason why I am offering services, because I want to be a great guide and aid to people who are ready to utilize their natural gifts to create the life they want, because they can, because we are. We're doing it right now. But in this age of Aquarius, it's all about that truth was being revealed. It's no coincidence that all this stuff is coming out now at this time, and there's so much more to come. When the general public realize just how much is a full-blown scam, I'm not even talking taxes or like laws or working 9 to 5. First of all, side note, taxes. Raise your hand if you're still waiting for 2021 taxes. Yeah. Let's talk about the inflation. Let's talk about how the currency is changing, right? We did talk about this in the previous slide, but it bears repeating, right? I really want to try to get these points of how the currency is changing. The 1% are losing momentum and gaining power. That's why the energy has been so stagnant and so tough, is the bees stinging at the end of their season, trying to get as much as they can because the split is happening. So they're trying to cipher as much energy that they can from the light, because it's going straight, light and dark. That eclipse, that was what the eclipse was about. Pick a side energy. If you're working for God, then who you working for? So those who have been riding their wave, because some of you probably like, I've been on my own wave and they, things haven't been coming to me. We are still in the middle of the shift, but you should start to see some things. I know we are ready to see sometimes. Raise your hand if you're ready to see some real changes in your reality. Not just feel it, not just know it, I want to experience it. If I want to be in the flesh, I want to have my flesh experience some great things. We should start to see some things first week in July. Yeah, around the 8th or so a little after the 4th, we should start to see some things that first week. Definitely by October, but just keep your peepers peep. But the energy has been so dense because the split is happening. It's more and more is being gripped, and it's becoming more and more clear what's really going on. And the lack of denial. I think about this dream I had where we were at this camp. It was people of all races, all creeds. We were at a day camp. It was all adult stuff, but it was like a day camp. Think like t-shirts and khakis and bonfires and picnic tables. Like, it was a camp, and we were all living our life, la la la, having a good time. My dreams are very cinematic. So the next scene, it was a torture chamber, and people of the camp of all races were being tortured. But the people doing the torturing, I had this dream about 2 years ago. The people doing the torturing all looked the same. They reminded me of like evil Nazi scientists. They had an accent. That's what they reminded me of. They all looked the same. So they had white skin and they had an accent, and they were very sadistic. Like, they were getting a major kick out of torturing people. Mind you, they was torturing everybody. Black, white, they was torturing everybody. And all the other dreams I've had following that, this year alone, I've had about 3 different dreams starting the top of this year, from January to March, where there was chaos, fires, car crashes, burning down, just straight chaos. Think at the end of the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix. That ending scene, think like that. But it was involving all races. So it's a similar theme of like everybody's experiencing this collective destruction. Again, Age of Aquarius is everybody. 2020 was an example of everybody experiencing the same thing. It may have manifested in different ways. Like, for some people, 2020 was an amazing time. God was getting money, was traveling, being super creative, right? It was a great time. For other people, 2020 was one of the worst times of their lives. But the same initiate 2020, right, with the wrong, yes, people are experiencing the same thing, but it looks totally different. That's another expression of how people are going to be building these worlds, new ways of doing things. It's like a whole bunch of newness, but it looks different for everybody, for different people. So in this dream, after everyone was being tortured, the next day, everyone was back on like the campsite, t-shirts and khakis, but everybody was acting like it's okay because it was over now. The torture is over now. So everybody had this like delusional, fake contentment. And that's what this time in our 3D reality right now, as I'm talking to you on this mic, on this camera, that's what this time reminds me of. that part of the dream specifically, where everyone's just like, it's okay. I'm doing great. I'm fine. Yeah, no, I'm great. And it's like, y'all gonna sit and act like y'all just didn't not only either experience or witness some real crazy torture, and the people that's running this camp, the people running this camp, this is not no free for all loving day camp where we just sing songs and roast marshmallows. This is some weird, crazy, evil, demonic stuff happening. And I attribute that camp to America, the land of the free, because it was everybody. It wasn't just one race. It was all type of people at this camp. And at first, it's like, oh, well, I live in a dream. We're at camp, right? Because I know for me, when I think of camp, I just think good times. Camp is just supposed to be good times 24/7. It's camp. It's fun. You ain't doing no work at camp. It's just having a good time. Hiking, exploring, trying new things, right? So America's supposed to be just the land of the free. Create the life you want. It's freedom. It's just you can live the life you want. You can how you came, it gotta be how you leave. It's just whatever. It's just freedom, newness. Everybody is a collective. It's a melting pot. All races welcome. That's the motto. That's the branding. But as we're realizing, not only with America, but with celebrities, with these companies, with these corporations, with so much, it's all just been branding. It's all been marketing. Even the lifestyle we are supposed to be idolizing or putting our life force into, right? White picket fence, work at the same job for 10,000 years and then retire to have about prayerfully a good 10, 15 years and hopefully your body functions. You can enjoy your senior years. Like that dream that's been forced upon us is really a lie. And not only is it a lie, it's not even feasible at this time. Right? Millennials, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what's happening. So originality is the new wave. Like it's raining. Originality is the new wave. It's the only way we're going to break free from this simulation. That's going to be true success. If you decide how you want to live, you don't have to work 40 hours a week to be successful. That's in their rule, their game. It's time for a new game. It's Age of Aquarius. So as y'all start to see things for what they are, first of all, don't deny what you see. Maybe you should start keeping a journal. Keep coming to the live so we can talk about the things y'all see. I'm sharing what I see. I would love to know in the comments, whether you on the live or when you're watching the replay, how do y'all feel? What do y'all see? Do y'all feel a shift? I feel like y'all do. That's why y'all be watching the live. Y'all feeling something too. I'm not the only one. Like, this is why I'm doing this broadcast to reach my people. How y'all feel? Like, something is definitely going on. And so many things happen at the same time. It's multifaceted. It's multi-layered. And I know one of the things is just this major shift between light and dark, real and fake, positive, negative, the most high, the worst of all. Major, major shift. So I know what side I'm picking. And a part of that is me choosing me, choosing the life I want, living how I want, being around people I want to do, being around people I want to be with my co-workers. What do you want to do? I say I want to live and love. Live, love, laugh. Like, that's what I want to do. And it's not even about I want to lay in bed all day. I used to say I don't want to do nothing. That's because I was just burnt out and exhausted. I don't want to do nothing. I've have so much passion for my creativity and for my ideas. Like, I like being up and being alert and sitting up straight and getting dressed and going to the office if I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Because it's not work to me. I can't wait to get up and get my look together and get a good breakfast. I've had energy and I'm just excited to go to the office because I love what I do. Like, I remember what that feels like. That's how I want to live my life. I don't want to have to retire from my life. I don't want to have to take a vacation from my life. And I know so many of you feel like that, and it's very possible. And the way to get to there is originality, being yourself and utilizing your natural gifts. I'm showing you better than I could tell you. I communicate. I speak the truth. I'm vulnerable. I'm honest. I'm creative. That's what I do every week here with y'all, is be myself. And I love that y'all hold space for me, that y'all be rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. And I just want to have today be just a moment of encouragement and reflection and let y'all know y'all not alone. Not on the person that feel like this. You're not crazy. You see it too. Stuff is off and it's not this temporary feeling. And even with my dream I just shared, and another parallel between 2020 and this year, this thing of like we're back to normal, right? They said in 2020, oh, we're back. And it's like, the world would never be the same again. And we have to stop acting like we didn't all just experience a collective trauma. Like, and then, again, it may manifest in different ways. Some people experience physical death. A lot of people experience spiritual death, spiritual renewal, like death of your old self. Like, some of us are kind of relearning ourselves. Like, who am I? I'm looking in the mirror, like, who is she? Like, what's going on? It's just so much newness and exploration. So it would be disingenuous for us to act like we're not seeing it, we're not feeling it, we're not experiencing it. You're not crazy. Stuff is really going down. I shared on my Instagram the other day. Make sure you follow me at SierraUpshaw, all platforms. SierraUpshaw, no A in the Shaw. I shared that something wild about to happen in the next 2 weeks. So look out for that. Between now and the first week of June, something crazy, something connected to flow. So technology, water supply, currency. Maybe the girls will get that tax money, because it's a shifting of the tides. I think I need to watch that movie. Stupid Money, Dumb Money. Basically, these people did this. They was playing the game, playing their game. They figured out their game, the ops game, 1% game. They figured out their game, beat them mad and got hella money. Basically, the last shall be first. Remember, the movies be telling us what's going on. I've been telling y'all that all these lives, all season. So the real is up, and we know that the most disrespected woman on the planet, the most disrespected person on the planet is the Black woman. That's why she will rise. We will rise. The divine feminine is rising. We're seeing it here. It's going to start with Black women in America. America sets the trend for the world. You see it throughout history. That's why our biggest currency is culture, is energy. Our biggest export is energy. We talked about that in Strange Times, so you'll understand that message. Check that out. So I love and appreciate y'all. I'm going to keep y'all on. Originality is the new way. Being yourself is the only way for true success. And if you need guidance on that, make sure you visit upshaw.co. I'm all about helping people decode life and art and using their natural gifts to create the life they want, no matter what. I got y'all. I love y'all. I love and appreciate y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share with somebody that needs to know that they are not alone. Share this live or any other live that resonates with the people in your community to let them know they are not alone. Other people see and feel what they do as well. All right, do I?